Let's go over the mistakes that eat up your time. First is too little pressure on the bit or using a bit that's too soft. Second is when we bounce the bit on the nail or apply pressure unevenly. It should be consistent all the way from the cuticle to the free edge. Next is when you remove the coating in uneven patches, and then you'll have to, say, buff it out with a file. Removal should look very neat so that the boundary between the natural nail and the artificial coating is invisible. Plus, this nail here is hooking downward, so I didn't remove the coating from the tip and left the bulk of the material. Moving on. A mistake is when we push back the cuticle but not fully, leaving adhesions on the nail plate. We've already looked at this in the lesson. When adhesions remain, the bit will get stuck in them later and get clogged up. We might even overfile the nail or cut the client because of this. There should be no adhesions. We must open the pocket well. Next. The next mistake is when we keep going over the same spot for a long time, way too long. This is already far too many movements. The next mistake I think you'll notice right away. It's brushing away the dust too frequently. Work a bit, brush away the dust. Make 2 movements, brush away the dust. Your movements should be precise and deliberate. The dust isn't actually getting in your way that much. Tilt the finger slightly toward you at an angle so the nail faces you and you can see the cuticle. And cut out those extra dusting motions, just brush the dust away at the very end. See, I finished the finger here and only dusted at the end to check the result. The next mistake is when we keep returning to the exact same spot. I just finished the area under the cuticle and then went right back to it. I moved to the side walls, worked on them, and then returned to the cuticle area again. I'm running the bit under the cuticle again, and then I go back in once more. That's way too many movements trying to clean everything to perfection. Even though we cleaned it really thoroughly and perfectly well the very first time, don't go back under the cuticle out of habit just to touch it up one more time, just in case. Also, after trimming, if there are tiny white bits of skin left, buff them out. Don't try to snip them with scissors or nippers, just buff them with your bit. And finally, remember to clear the dust because it often gets trapped in skin folds, making us think we need to nip or file more. But really it's just dust in the folds and the manicure was actually finished long ago. And now all that's left for us to do is strengthen the nail.